Hello friend, can you guess what you are seeing right now on my screen? Well, on the right hand side I have a browser that is working on a Django application, and on the left hand side, as you can see right over here, I have got one microcontroller, a microchip, that is NodeMCU. What NodeMCU does is it makes use of a Wi-Fi module ESP8266. With this module you can connect to a Wi-Fi, a local Wi-Fi, and can access any resource of internet. So this particular IoT chip will be very effective for accessing a resource via internet, and that's what actually IoT stands for, Internet of Things. Okay, just doing a work on Arduino would not actually allow you to make the access of internet unless and until you have got ESP8266 module. So NodeMCU comes up with different general purpose input output pin, which is right over here at the bottom. I have connected one of the GPIO pin with this particular LED. And now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to enable the LED through my Django application. Is that possible? Can Django application, can a Python application can connect to this? Of course you can, and that is what I will be showing you. You know what, right from the very beginning I always felt like, I've seen many videos in the internet, in YouTube, where people have shown making use of Arduino. Like I have got the Arduino software enabled over here that is running, right, that is there. But they do try to access the application directly through Arduino. But at the end of the day, if you are really creating a one IoT based application, how would your end user can avail it? That is more important. And that is something what actually always kept me bothering, that how do I create an application where the end user has got no idea about all these complexities, and they will simply just like they have got a very effective GUI environment and they can work on it without any kind of hassle. And that's the reason why I came up with Django application. Okay, because Django comes up with MVT, I can make use of database over here and many more things I can work on it. In fact, this is the reason why I'm going to create a new playlist on IoT in context to Django, and I will demonstrate different programs, different projects, and I'm sure this would inspire a few of the people, and that would be my intention. So as you can see over here, the Arduino is reading the data, is trying to read data from internet. Yeah, you rightly heard, it is trying to read the data from the internet, and right now I have given the value as 0. 0 means the bulb is off. So what I would do is that I will provide the input right over here. So here I have got a hyperlink. If I click on this, I would be redirected to another new Django application, and here I would be typing an input. I have got two input over here, either on or off. Okay, let me remove these things from here. Here I can go for on and off, and if I give some other input, it will not work. Okay, just to make you understand that I can give some input like this way and I can work on this, but I know this is not a handy way of doing. Later on I will change it to a radio button or a toggle button, and then there would be no need of giving any input. But for the time being, to demonstrate that even if you are giving a string is an input, that also can be effective, and that's the reason why I came up with this application. So right now the LED is actually off. So what if I give a value of on? Well, I know on is a string, you also know on is a string, but is that on will enable this? Well, right now here my your Arduino monitor is enabled, which is reading right now the bulb is off, it is getting the value 0. So let me click on this, and as I do that, there is redirection taking place, a response that comes up, and here is the one I'm getting, and by that time already the bulb is, the LED is on. Well, right now it is LED, but later on I will change the LED to a bulb as well. Okay, see over here, now it is getting continuous value of 1 because I have enabled LED. So as long as the LED is off, you will be getting the value 0, and when the LED glows or it is on, you will be getting the value as 1. Okay, that's what this is what it is reading from the background. Okay, and of course I'm making use of API over here, otherwise how it would work, because your Django application would be deployed somewhere else in some other web server, and your IoT application will be at a remote place. So definitely the IoT application should connect to the API. That means my NodeMCU, what the role of NodeMCU is that NodeMCU is connecting to my Django application. So for that it has got some platform through which it would be doing it, and that is something what the most striking part of the story. As you can see over here, I have also got few more resources, like this is called RFID. I will be working on RFID very soon. I will come up with dedicated application for this as well. So many more things are going to come. Okay, let me switch off the LED now. So what I will be doing is that, okay, before I switch off, let me show you the monitor once again, and here it is reading the 1 because the LED is on, and now I will go and click on the off So I will write OFF off and I click on the submit button. As I do that, I would get a response. Yes, the response is over here, and immediately the LED is off. Just see how fast it's working. Okay, so it is all happening via internet. It is all happening where you have able to connect a microchip with the which is running a ESP8266 module, which is connecting our local Wi-Fi, and it is connecting even to is connecting to a REST API. Here we have worked with some platform, something I have done over here, some mystery I have created over here, because of which this thing is working. Okay, so that means very, as you can see over here, since it's off, that's the reason you're getting the value 0 over here. And now if I go and if I put on over here, and if I click on submit button, immediately you would be getting the value 1, and thereafter you would be, I got a response, and here the LED is now on. You can get the value on over here. The message is also changing. So this is something what I always wanted to do, where you have got a very flexible GUI environment. Right now you are seeing this is a web platform, but very soon even I'm going to work on Android application. That is my the big challenge would be that today you have to implement that on a handheld device, because that is something what people would love to access wherever the person is, at whichever time the device should be enabled. So that's something what I will be working on that even. So this is just the initial beginning, where I have shown you that with the help of the web application I can connect to any electronic device. Right now it is simple LED, I know that, but this is a blueprint, because through this you would be able to connect some other devices as well. As you can see over here, the response is now 0, that's the reason LED is off. Okay, so that's how this application is working, and what we have understood from this is that you can work on a web application that can trigger any electronic device. Okay, as I am working on this LED, that means I can replace the LED with some other device, and for that reason I will be using something called I will be show you this. Here it is, a 5-volt relay, a relay module I will be using. Let me remove this thing so that you can see it. A 5-volt relay module I will be using. With the help of this relay module, I will be able to connect your AC to DC conversion will be taking place, and vice versa. Okay, this relay module will be very effective for coming up with any kind of electronic application, electronic gadget you can come up with. But for that reason, this blueprint is very much required. Unless and until you have this blueprint, the thing would not work, because this is like a bare skeleton, which will allow you to connect to Wi-Fi module and access the different resource that is provided by NodeMCU. Okay, so with that we come to an end, and this is just the beginning of a new series where Django with IoT and very soon Android will also come in, and I will show some application in this regard. Okay, so have a nice time. Bye bye.